Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Ja jestem, a to jest Assassin's Creed 3. Tak. Więc musimy znaleźć miejsce na nasz klucz, coś takiego. No. Chyba będzie tam. Siema, to jest ojciec, nie?
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's...
No, bez spadek. Dobra, gdzie może mieć miejsce? Nie, to nasz kamyczek. No gdzieś musi być tutaj, no.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
Think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at...
Co? Czego? Czego?
Poczekajcie.
Się
A możecie się tak nie drzeć? Ja tu próbuję nagrywać.
A mapnęła się kogoś?
No. Spróbujemy tutaj pójść. Op. Co się stało?
When we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Okay. Dobra, ale gdzie widzicie coś do pomocy, czy co?
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate a field to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Będziesz nam to cały czas opowiadać.
Wonder what's inside.
O,
Only one way to find out.
okej, czyli coś nam się tu otworzyło, przydałoby się tam zejść. I lecimy tam na dół. Coś nam się tutaj otworzy.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Zniknęliście ze świat, czy co? O co tu cholera chodzi? Nie rozumiem tego, co na to tutaj.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves, and know what was to come. First we wanted to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
O co ty chodzi? Czego chcesz? Spierdalaj.
Bo co?
Bo nagrywam. Nie wiem, o co tu cholera chodzi. Więc skaczę byle gdzie i idę tam, gdzie ona jest. No i... no i co do cholery? I cholera, nie wiem co robić. Tędy? No. Jakby to zrobić? Jakby się tam dostać? Co będzie, jak spróbuję tutaj sobie wejść? Nie wejdziesz oczywiście. Też nie. Jak tam pora wejść? Jakoś musi się dać. Tylko jak? Aha. Jest tak. jesteśmy.
Son, I hope...
Spadaj. Więc tak, jedziemy do tego kolesia. Można powiedzieć ciekawego, czy nie za bardzo?
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
Nie, więc dobra. Żeby tam aktywować, to potrzebujemy jeszcze jednego klucza.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
Jesteśmy obserwowani, tak, oczywiście. Dobra, wchodzę do Animusa, normalnie to jest leżące już. O, tak.
Good luck, Desmond.
No, dzięki. Się wdrapie pomocą, bo mnie spędzi.
Troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I know.
Connor,
Only by knowing my enemy can I hope to
spare a
stop
moment.
them.
Ośmielicie się chwilkę.
Have a look.
Popatrz.
What is it?
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Tak. Czyli mamy jakieś 20 lat.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Ajajajajaj. Łomo, fajny toporek. Jej. Czyli sam gdzieś. No, otwórz. Nie chcę. Idę gdzieś tam. Dobra. Czyli gdzie mamy iść? Iść tam daleko, na pogranicze. Tak? A mogę to popłynąć? No, nie chcę mi się pływać. Więc tak, idę po konika mojego. Niefajnego. Dobra, nie pójdzie tam. Co ci się stało?
Can you help me?
No, co się stało?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You'll be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I made my life out here ever since. And living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not.
Siema.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Okej. Więc lecimy. Hopaj, hopaj, hopaj. Czas ich pozabijać. Uwierzyli na mnie. Tylko po prostu powyżej nami tyle. No, czemu nie? Dawaj go co? Duszone. Tam. Skakuj. Fajna Stalina. Tam. Kilio. Nie możesz mnie zauważyć. To jest wbrew prawu. Ale wejdź na to drzewo czasem, co? Fajne jest Stalina. Zabijamy kłusowników. Eliminuj cele. Dajesz.
William Johnston's opening up some of that Mohawk
Lecimy. A to ja po co? No.
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No! Spare me! Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Ojojojojoj. Connor, jesteś niegrzeczny. Wracamy do Achillesa, wracamy. Hopaj, hopaj, hopaj. Fajnie się skacze po tych drzewach, nie? Dobra, no i co tu mamy?
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Spoko. Straciłem to na okej. Cichy łowca ukończony. Tam jesteś. Ej, dobra, weźmy minimapę, bo ja chcę iść zrobić to zadanie główne. Nic nie zrobimy. Hop, 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 kolano. Idziemy. Biegaj. Ładnie. Tak, na choinkę. Biegnij szybciej. Mogę sobie konia wziąć, albo co. Oj, chłopie. Jak jeszcze masz już? No i teraz będzie pracował muzyki. No kurwa. No bez jaj. O tak chodziło. Ty cholero nie masz słuchawek?
Co?
Czy słuchawek nie masz?
Nie.
Ty kurde znajdź.
No co?
Bo tu nagrywam.
Jestem z ciebie dumny.
A ja z ciebie nie. Mam powalonego brata. Fuck yeah. Sorry za brata, ale on jest po prostu głupi. Nie wie co to znaczy włączyć muzykę, jak ktoś nagrywa. Ho. Jak ja tam wejdę, co? Nie wejdę. Kurde. Jakieś podpowiedzi? Nie ma. Może. Idę drogę. więcej. Dobra. To tutaj gdzie z tego facza chyba ściągnęliśmy. O ile się nie mylę. Nie, mylę się. Nie, to tutaj. Ciekawe. Dobrze, 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 już prawie jesteśmy. Dobrze. W sumie to mamy statkiem upadać. A nie, co tam? O, mój konik. A w ogóle to daleko to jest? Możesz mordę trochę. No, daleko to. Muszę zjechać z tej drogi i pojechać tam do Malika. Jeszcze malutki. Masakrycznie. No siemanko. Lecimy, 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 lecimy. Jedziesz. Ty gnoju. Nieładnie to tak. No. Jak tam konik? O, zdobyłem strzałki z winą. No. Jedziemy. Wow. O nie, ładnie. Aja. Co nie, co, że cierpiąco, no? Prawa jest po prostu nużąca. O, kurde, tam tylko chodzi. Boston. Tak, Boston jest moim centrum duży. Fajnie tu.
We've got problems! Over here now!
Here's a rough fellow. Calm yourself.
A, przydałoby się tutaj trochę światło odkrywać. Sobie zsiądziemy. I sobie wejdzie. Co tam? Kurde, grzeszy jako. Tak, koniu, mój koniu, czekaj. Siema, Orle. Co tam? Synchronizuj się. Dobra. Myśmy doszli tam. Do naszego celu podróży. Koniu, szybciej nie możesz. Proszę, czego to na piękne. Koniu, kurde, powiem ci tyle. Kurwa, jesteś szybki.
Sanctions and demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a single word of left.
I sympathize with your frustration.
Zrobimy jedną misję, będzie
Surely
fajnie.
you can understand my reluctance to kick the hornet's nest.
The Tories sting them.
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows?
Chociaż sprowadzę to postanowię. Ty.
Thank you. The conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along?
No spoko, pójdę, tylko że...
It's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who is compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store...
No już? No, w końcu.
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If the gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks! We're coming in!
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
O co tu do cholery chodzi? Mogę skontrolować, czemu? No co to będzie, no?
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expecting somewhere else.
Dobra. Czemu nie? Okej, biegnij. Szybciej biegnij. Muszę dostać się na spotkanie. No ewentualnie coś jeszcze odbyć. What? Chyba szybki jesteś. Fuck. Dum. Podatki są nie dla tych, co żyją zgodnie z prawem. No, dawaj. O, w dupę. Nie mogę wejść, muszę być tylko wizor. Zostawcie mnie w spokoju. Może co? No. Strzela. Dobrze, więc... Kurwa. Nie za dobrze, że sobie zrobiłem. What? O, siema. Będzie taki odcinek rozpierduchowy. Rozpierducha musi być. What? Co to było? Chciałeś coś? Mi się chyba nie wydaje. Koń wypadł. Chyba koń się przyjechał, co? A, w końcu! Będzie dziwny odcinek.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Oh, siema.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play.
Okay.
Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
No, więc to było na tyle. To jest z wami Connor, wcześniej był Desmond. Do zobaczenia, do usłyszenia i cześć!